about the Chiefs. The Chargers beat them in Kansas City, and KC is now in last place in the AFC West. Are we in for a four-horse race in the division? Let's start with you, Reid, because your team's atop this division right now. Let's go, buddy.
Well, I mean, only two undefeated teams, Emerson and company, in the AFC, and one of those teams is the Las Vegas Raiders. Look, they did everything they could have done to lose that game to Miami. Every little thing that you thought as a Raiders fan, oh, here it comes. Jacoby Brissett drives them down, 2-point conversion, great. Everything is working. A missed extra point from the AFC Player of the Week last week. Everything was shaping up to be that way, but right, they prevailed. And if you look at what Kansas City is not able to do, is they're not able to close out these games, right? I think their defense is going to be an extreme liability this year. That's what's happening with this Kansas City team. Look, the offensive line is brand new. It's better than last year, but it's completely brand new. So yeah, I'm a little scared of Kansas City, but this is not a four-horse race, right? It's Kansas City. Like they're slow starters. Really, like we've seen them start slow in the past few seasons, but once they hit their stride, this is a team that you need to watch out for. But it's not as far as it was in years past. And maybe the AFC West guys, as opposed to the NFC West, is the strongest right now in terms of their records.
Yeah, do you agree with that, Geoff?
Right now, Teddy Bridgewater and Derek Carr are playing out of their minds. I mean, they're averaging more yards per attempt than Patrick Mahomes. It's probably not going to last. One of these teams is going to come crashing back to earth, and I hate to say it, but it's probably going to be the Raiders. Now, I think this is easily the strongest division in football. Now, I would take that against the NFC West right now. These are good teams. This is very much a situation of a team that's been just so good and so dominant for 3 years. I think they've just kind of sat back a little bit, and they've kind of just had blinders on. And now these other teams, the Chargers, the Broncos, they've been building really solid, good all-around teams. Herbert's setting career highs in completion rate and yards per attempt right now, too. I think the Chargers and the Broncos are very, very complete teams, and I think they're going to give Kansas City a run for their money. I think the Raiders are absolutely just dodging raindrops right now. I think Derek Carr is playing well. If that comes back down to earth, this team is probably going to lose a couple in a row. But this is a very competitive division. Like, none of these teams are terrible by any means. Yeah, maybe the Raiders are getting a little bit lucky, but I think Denver is a very, very good defense. They're making smart decisions by starting Bridgewater. Already talked about the Chargers. We know them. This is going to be right down to the wire, in my opinion. Absolutely.
Yeah. Pearce, another close game lost by the Chiefs, but this one felt more of their own doing thanks to 4 turnovers.
Yeah, it's a four-team race here, and here's an unpopular opinion: the Broncos are going to win this division. You know, defense. It's I know they've had some soft matchups, but they've held those soft matchups to 26 points total this season. So that's what you're supposed to do against inferior opponents, is beat them. And, you know, losing Judy and probably Hamler might hurt them, but it could actually be a gift. It could force this offense to be more conservative, let Bridgewater be a game manager, and just play good defense and win these games, even though Bridgewater is chucking the ball downfield and Tim Patrick can be a deep threat. The Broncos offense can be good and the defense can be great, and that can be good enough to win in this division.